just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's back. Got his man quickly. The Canes are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
A defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Snagged out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Canes look to do some damage in the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Bauman. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The RPO, it's complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd, touchdown Hurricane! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
7, South Florida, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Bulls are rolling down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Bulls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Brown wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wolf. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. There he goes. Inside the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Canes. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flank. Nice job.
And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. Brown will throw it. Makes the catch. It's Norton. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to run for it. Fighting off the defender. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going for it all. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice...
Turning it on! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to surge it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and this offense, that's what they do. Last week he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard line. You're going to feed this guy.
Looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out of Leonard on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Alexis. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Norton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here comes the hurry-up.
What a great run there. On 3rd and 1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get first downs.
And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Quick tempo here for the offense. Off play action. Bring in the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Floating away. It's complete on the right side. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. And the Hurricanes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Unloads quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's back. Rushes on him. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snag in the middle. It's Nimrod. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football.
There he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Norton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexis. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Brown will throw it. Fears the pressure. Makes the grab. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. He got it. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that is no good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Barring a penalty, this will be the final play of the first half on 1st and 10. He breaks the tackle. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the Bulls want to move quickly. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out for the 34. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Slithers into space. Turning it on! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Bulls are on the move. That's a good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pre-game warnings how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a clue to even consider this? But I think you want to stay aggressive regardless and go try to get extra points.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Bulls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He'll pull it on the read. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, USF!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. They're trailing by 11 to Middle Tennessee. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Hurricanes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Beck. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a...
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sullivan. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds a spot in the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting...
Oh, he's got some space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. He'll set up to throw. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Split backs here. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The RPO fired complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
The short hands, it's Johnson. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Fletcher. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They feed him again. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go.
Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, punt it away, count on their defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's Norton. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Brown will throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulls.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Punts it out of the air. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. On the run, it's Fletcher. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And the offense can run the football, and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs onto the football. Like, it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
The sure hands, it's Bauman. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Beck. Just a short pass to the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man in the middle. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points.
Gashes him in the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida. Lining up to add another.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Beck. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. just enough to move the chains. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Might be looking to run. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
To the air, it's Beck. Finds his tight end. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end.